Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I don't have any makeup on. I'm taking like a skincare day. When I'm filming this, I'm actually pre-filming before we leave for the cruise. So I wanted to share with you guys organizing my makeup chest. I'm looking at it right now. So that guy is my makeup chest. This is what I keep all of my makeup in. Chris built this for me a few years ago. As you can see, like it is, oh my gosh. I have a lot of makeup in here and none of it's organized. I mean, like I tried, but you know what? I feel like it's time to actually try hard, get it in a spot where I feel like it's organized. I have a bunch of random little baskets. There's one. I have some from the Dollar Tree. I have those ones that I have my foundations in. I also have these over here. So I don't know which ones I want to use, and looking back, I probably should have gone to the Container Store and got like all matching ones, but I figured if I could buy bins for $1, I'm gonna do that instead of buying bins that are like $7 or $8 each and then buying it for the entire thing. It's just a lot. I'm gonna see if I can try and organize my makeup chest just using these. So if you like these types of organization videos, be sure to give this one a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe because I do upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my palettes. This first row are my bigger palettes and ones that, I don't know, this one probably doesn't belong in here. Neither does this one, but this is kind of like my bigger palette drawer. So I'm gonna take all these out just so I have something to start with. I also have like extras in here from Anastasia for brow products. I don't know why those are in here, but you know what? We're just gonna go drawer by drawer. These don't belong here, they're too small. So I have a mixture of a bunch of different palettes in here. Now that the drawer is completely empty, as you can see, I do have a drawer liner in here. Eventually, I think Chris and I want to put little columns in here that separate out the drawer a little bit more. But for now, we're just gonna see how it works. So I don't think I have a drawer big enough to go in here. I think a lot of the drawers I got were more for bronzers, blushes, highlights, that kind of thing. But I do want to organize these guys a little bit. So I think I want, because this is like my smaller drawer, I think I'm actually gonna move this drawer up. I feel like it needs to go smaller, bigger. That's just kind of how my brain works. So let's go ahead, move some of these up here. Because as you can see right now, they're all just kind of thrown in here and I don't like that. So this is gonna be the big drawer palette now. So here's my Jaclyn Hill palette, Morphe. Here's some more Morphe. I think I might have like a Morphe section because I have a few palettes from them. I have, let's see, this is the Morphe 35O and then the 35D palette. This I think is purples. Yeah, these are like really dark purple shades. I never use this palette. I think I might actually get rid of it because I just don't use it. I don't use it enough to justify, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. This isn't a like declutter video, I guess, but it's kind of turning into that. But as you can see, the Morphe packaging is different. This is the Morphe 35M palette. I do really like this palette. And have this one on top, this one below. My Dare to Create one is back there as well. Have my Makeup Forever. This is just an open palette with a lot of individual shadows. This is a BH Cosmetics Foil Eyes. This has a lot of really fun pops of color. I definitely want to keep this one. I don't know. I just want to have the palettes where I'm able to actually see what I have. This is the BH Cosmetics Carly Bible. And I guess this can be the BH... You know what? This is Morphe. What was I even thinking? Okay, BH Cosmetics back here. Dare to Create, Jaclyn Hill. Then the other palettes right there. Oh, it's gonna look so nice. I'm trying to figure out like what are other big palettes. This is a Profusion Chocolate palette. I really like this palette as well. So I guess this is like what I'll start with, and then I'll work my way through this one. Gosh, I don't know. I have too many palettes. I really like this palette. This is the Sylvia Ghani palette. It's really nice. Profusion. I don't have any other Profusion palettes. This Aspen Ovard Tarte palette is really nice. I'm gonna keep that here. I guess I'm just trying to organize by brand, I suppose is what's happening right now. I didn't really think about this before I went and do it, so we're winging it here. These are the chocolate bar palettes. Let's see, I guess Nakeds can go here. I have the Naked 3, the Naked Smoky, and the Naked Heat palette. Too close. Okay, how are all these gonna fit in here? Let's see, between the semi-sweet chocolate and the regular chocolate bar, I'm gonna keep this semi-sweet chocolate bar. It's a little bit more warm, and I feel like I use it more often. Hidden Treasure palette. I love this palette from Dose of Colors. This is kind of an odd brand, so I'm just gonna put this with the brands that I only have one palette. This isn't working. This is the Kat Von D Shade and Light. I feel like these need to be up here, but I have a lot of little ones that I just don't use. Should I put them by brand or by color? Oh no, now I'm changing it up. What do I do? How do people organize it? Kind of wish that I have like a palette organizer, but this is just gonna have to work for now. All of my Anastasia palettes can go together, and then the Lorac Pro palettes, and then the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette's gonna go in this corner. Boom. Oops, I forgot one. Sephora Ombre Sessions. I don't know. Does that look good, guys? All right, one down. Here's another one. This JCat Beauty one probably belongs here. I eventually want to get to a place where I can see what I have. This palette probably belongs down here too. Maybe with the affordable palettes back here with the BH Cosmetics line. Oh, this is another Anastasia palette. Whoops. Let's see. I guess that one can go there, and then I can just see based on the color. Do you think they'll fit here? No. Okay. Kathleen Light's Morphe. So I have another Morphe palette. This is going to be a good get rid of palettes and organize palettes video. Juvia's. This is another Too Faced palette that I do really like. It's the Natural Eyes palette. Actually, I think I'm going to get rid of this. It's really, really old. Like, I really like the colors, but it's so old. I'm going to get rid of this Face Natural Matte palette, which I love. Get rid of this Calvin Klein palette. The colors just don't really appeal to me. I never use it. Tartelette. Let's see. Do I have another Too Faced palette? This Natural at Night palette. I like the colors, but it's really old. I probably should get rid of it. I don't know when it expires. It's probably expired though. It says 12 months. Oh, that's what this little thing on the side means, 12 months. This is way expired. Zoeva LA Splash. I'm gonna get rid of this Urban Decay palette. I never use it, and I don't know. I feel like it's badly laid out, and I don't even think they sell this anymore. What are some other big palettes? This is the Maybelline Matte Bar palette. This is the CoverGirl True Naked palette. City Mini palette would fit there nicely. Then we have some of these smaller palettes. This Becca Jaclyn Hill palette, I think I'm actually gonna get rid of. The pigment, I did a video on this a while back, but the pigment is just not there for me. I don't know, no one ever talks about it anymore. Then we have the Maybelline palettes. This is an e.l.f. palette. Viseart is a really good, I'm never gonna get rid of this palette because it was so expensive for this little guy. But those are what the shades look like. It has some good pigment to it, so I'll keep it. Wet n Wild, I think I'm gonna get rid of this. I've had this for a really long time, and I don't think that it is, I think it's expired, and they don't even sell this anymore. Next is a Huda Beauty palette, which I love. Bare Minerals, let's see. This is like a really good travel shimmer and dark brown matte shade, so I think I'm gonna keep this. All right, this is a Blink Electric Eyes palette from BoxyCharm. This has one of the best shimmer metallic eyeshadow formulas I've ever tried, so I'm keeping this. Look at this. That's it. That is it. Whoops, I forgot about one. This is the Makeup Forever Artist palette. These are the shadows that I have. I'm gonna keep this. I like it. Now I feel like I can actually see what palettes I have. I guess I can bring this Ombre Obsessions palette up. What are some other like smaller ones? Maybe these Anastasia ones. Now I have to redo this. I'm gonna put the Anastasia ones up front because I use these every day. I seriously use them all the time. The front row is gonna be Anastasia. Hopefully I can fit all these on here. This is making me real excited because look at this. It's way more organized than it started with. I feel like I'm playing Tetris, or what's that one where you stack all of them? That's what I feel like I'm playing. It's fine. That one can just sit up like that, okay, in the back. So this is the first drawer. Ooh, I'm excited. Look at all the space I have now. In the middle can be the Rock Pro palettes. I have way more big palettes than I do small palettes, but I like that I can see all of them. Next drawer down is my foundations. Now I have these below because you don't want foundations to sit, and like my makeup chest is lit most of the time, and I don't want my foundations to sit under light because that's something that can really mess up your foundations. They're best stored in like dark places, so that's why I have it third row down. Now, if you saw my foundations like organized type video, I switched them up and put them into categories. So these are ones that I really love. These are ones that I kind of like. These are ones that I don't like. So I think I'm gonna actually change it up. I'm changing it, you guys. I think what I'm gonna do is split it up between high-end foundations and drugstore foundations and then go from there. I feel like it's just kind of a clutter mess right now. So I'm gonna take all these out. High-end, drugstore, and then products I need to try out more. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Guys, no one needs this many foundations, ever. You just don't. The only reason I have them is because I have an addiction to buying foundation, and it's also something that I just really like to review on my channel. So I think the middle one will be drugstore, and I'm gonna try just to stand them up as much as I can. I'll be able to hopefully see them a little bit easier than I did. This is drugstore, drugstore, drugstore. I think I have way more drugstore foundation than I do high-end foundations. Well, I feel like I can at least see them better now that they're organized a little more. Yeah, I can totally see them way easier. I'm just gonna get rid of the foundations that I don't like, because they have sat in chest right here for a while and I just decided that I don't like them, so I'm just not gonna keep them. Okay, so the ones that I feel like I need to try out more, for sure the ColourPop one, the Tarte foundations that are they don't even exist anymore. The Dior foundation, the Dr. Jart BB. I don't like this Laura Mercier foundation, so I'm gonna get rid of that. I feel like I need to try out the Aquasurance one a little bit more. I really do like this Urban Decay All Nighter, but I need to try it more. I haven't used it as much as I thought I was going to. NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop, I really like this. The Pro Matte I need to try out more. This is out, this Benefit Hello Happy foundation. So I'm gonna put this in one of my bins that I'm keeping my empties, so I can do an empty this video soon. Here is the Clean Matte BB Cream. I'm actually gonna leave this out because I'm gonna take it on the cruise. And then the L'Oreal Infallible I'm probably taking on the cruise. This is the Hourglass Vanish Stick. The Cover FX Power Plate I need to test out more. And then also this Tarte Rainforest of the Sea I want to use more. Great, foundation's done. Boom. So I did just print off these little labels from Chris's Label Maker. So I did a try more one, a high-end one, so I can remember which foundations are high-end, then also a drugstore one. Next row down is my primers and then some face paint that I got from like 4 Halloween looks, and then some eyelashes and then powders, and yeah, it's just like weird. This is a weird drawer. So I definitely want to contain the powders a little bit, and I might put it in this drawer. Some of these things I don't even use, and I don't ever use them. I guess, oh, this is an eyeliner. Why is it in here? We don't even know. Here's more eyeliners. Ooh, eyeliners don't belong here, so it's fine. Let's see. I do want to keep a bin of primers, but maybe I can use it with this because this kind of just doesn't, I feel like it's just a bunch of junk items that I have used once and don't use, which could go in this. We will adjust this drawer later, but I'm gonna steal this one for my powders. Let's take all the powders out. It's going to be this way. I feel like I need to keep the Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder or the Super Stay. This can be a little heavy, so I don't use it all over my face. The LA Girl Pro Face Powder, this Clean Matte from CoverGirl, as well as the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder. I feel like I don't need the Stay Matte powder and it's probably expired. These are MAC finishing powders. I have medium plus and light plus. I only ever use the light plus. I'm gonna get rid of the medium plus. Then Kat Von D, Bare Minerals. This is a small Laura Mercier, so this is good for travel. These Coty Airspun powder I never use because the scent is so horrible, so I'm gonna get rid of it. I think I've used it 3 times since I got it years ago. This Maybelline Master Fix Face Studio I'm gonna get rid of. This doesn't do anything for my oil. The RCMA, oh my gosh, I have to keep this out, okay. I have this Makeup Forever HD powder. I have never used this and I don't really have an interest in it. This e.l.f. HD Under Eye Setting powder, it was fine when I didn't know what powders I liked. So I'm gonna get rid of that. I only have a couple more left. This NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder does nothing to help me be matte, so I'm gonna get rid of this one too. I really only want to keep the ones that work for my skin and I use a lot. I never use this BH Studio Pro powder. It's fine. I don't think it really does a whole lot, so I'm gonna get rid of this. Then I have the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores. I am so almost out of this, but this is a good powder if you have big pores. I think I might use this for lashes and just throw them in there. And then the eyelash glue shall be there. I wish this fit. These are really great. These are little bins from the Dollar Tree and I think they work pretty well. So for this one, I'm gonna do Falsies. You guys ever just go through and organize all of your makeup or all of your whatever you're into? So I feel like I do that. Okay, it says Falsies. You can't really see it, but it's fine. Primers. Ugh, primers. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna go through real fast. And let's see, I have another bin that I have not used yet, so I might put these 2 in the back and be like, continue to try type of thing. Then I'm gonna have primers that I use and love, and then primers to try out more. This will be like my try more section. Need to try out this Dermablend Instagrip Jelly more. This guy I used to love. It's from Skin. It has rubbed off so much, but it's like a purple, really, really good dimethicone type primer. I've used it so much, so getting rid of that. Kane and Austin Primer Protect. I used to really like this, but it has such a dark tint to it. I'm not gonna toss it because I want to make sure that I use it up because it's really expensive. There we go. I'm gonna keep trying it. These go in here. This NYX, let's see, it's an anti-redness primer. This does nothing for me, so I'm gonna get rid of it. It's like a huge purge. I don't know what you want to call it. This is a concealer. Don't know why it's in here. Maybelline Fit Me, I really like it. So I don't know where my concealers live. Need to keep trying this L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base because I feel like it could be a good dupe for the Tarte Poreless. It's like the smoothing primer that I have. I'm gonna keep trying that. Ooh, MAC Painterly Paint Pot. It's like so dried up, so I'm getting rid of it. Skindinavia, the Makeup Finish Setting Spray. I'm gonna keep trying it. CoverGirl True Blend Oily Skin Face Primer. Doesn't do anything for my skin, so I'm gonna get rid of it. This also needs to go in my desk. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear. So I need to keep testing it out. e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer does nothing for my oily skin. I'm gonna keep this Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. Gonna hold on to the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. It does give your skin a very nice dewy glow, but also it doesn't, I need to use an additional like mattifying primer with it. Fenty Beauty, love this Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Primer, I think. This NYX Tea Tree is so good. I think I'm out of it though, so I'm gonna put it along into the empties bin. The CoverGirl Outlast All Day Primer. It doesn't really do anything for me, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Then we have the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. It doesn't belong in this drawer. It belongs here. The Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer. I definitely need to keep testing this out more. Okay guys, here is, oh, what's this? Too Faced Perfect Eyes waterproof eyeliner. I need to keep testing this out. But you guys, this is the Need to Try More, and this is primers that I use and love. There are products that I'm not mentioning in this because they live on my desk and they're like my holy grail. This is more just organizing my makeup in general, so you're gonna see products that I use on my channel that are not mentioned in this video. Next drawer down is the bronzer and like extra stuff. So I got these little bins that I think I'm gonna put all of my compact bronzers in because I feel like, I don't know, makes them look nice. I actually am pretty good with my bronzers that I have. I might get rid of, I need to try this one out more, but I need to get rid of this Master Contour by Maybelline because I just don't use it. I don't like this Wet n Wild contouring palette. I think it's just too dark for my skin tone. It's in the shade Caramel Toffee and it's probably expired. I've had it for a long time. All right, everything else I like. So I think I'm going to put in this, let's see, this Too Faced kind of big, but it could fit at the very back. So I have two different Makeup Forever bronzers that I do really like. The Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. I'm not a fan of this NYC Sun and Bronze. I feel like it doesn't do a whole lot. It's like it's really shimmery and it just doesn't give a whole lot of pigment to your skin. So I'm gonna get rid of this. Wow, I'm feeling real generous with getting rid of all this stuff. Hourglass bronzer, of course I'm keeping this. It's so good. And this ColourPop one, butter bronzer, boom. There's one, all done. Oh my gosh, look at how nice it looks. Let's see, will this fit in there? Maybe this will just be all my palettes. It kind of fits, but it doesn't really. Look at this. Oh my gosh, it looks so nice. Okay, then this can be just itself. Now this whole deal. What do I do with this? I don't know. There's a lot of things in here that I don't use and I don't like. Here's to purging all of this stuff. I only need one e.l.f. glitter primer, so I'm gonna get rid of one of them. These are these silicone sponge things. I don't know what I want to do with these. I feel like I need one of these for all of my eyeliners if they'll fit, because I don't really want to get rid of my eyeliners because I haven't tried them out enough. Like, I just don't know. So all of these straight in here, but at least they will no longer be in the middle of everything else. Oh, I forgot about this. This is like the push-up liner from from Benefit. This one was really weird. I need to make sure. I'm gonna try these out. Look at all these things I never used because they were all under here. Eyeliners here. That's where they're going. Some of these gel eyeliners, I never use gel eyeliner for the top of my eye, so I'm gonna get rid of these. This is the longest video in the history of life, I'm sure. I'm feeling good. I am feeling good about this. Don't want this, don't want this. Ooh, Anastasia. I'm feeling liberated, you guys. I'm gonna put all of my concealers in this one. Boom. Perfect. All of these primers and concealers. Next can be the brows and random stuff that I'm never gonna use. Brows, don't need this, don't use it, don't want it. Oh my goodness, we're making so much progress and I'm proud of myself. I think that was everything in that drawer, so that one's done. This is my highlight and blush drawer. I have so many highlights here and it's just gonna be a lot. I feel like all my highlights should live in this because it's a ginormous bin. So let's get on it, shall we? All of these highlights are pretty much great. I don't have any complaints other than this one. I'm gonna get rid of this one. I don't have a complaint about them. I feel like they're good. I don't even need to think about it because they're just really good. All right, it's like already full. What? That shall be here. Wow, perfect. I am excited. Proud. And then this guy back here is all of my Anastasia like empty like single pan things. I don't want this. This is an Ofra Body Illuminizer. I've never used this. I don't use self-tan ever really. Let's use the last one of this for my little pan blushes. Hopefully they will fit. Again, blushes are one that I do really like. Don't know. Fit this and fit this. It doesn't even fit in there, but it's fine. They'll figure it out. All right, that drawer is done. Very last drawer, which I'm pumped about. All of these lipsticks I just went through a few weeks ago on my channel, so I'm gonna leave the lipsticks as they are. But for this, like, I don't need this. What is this? It's just a container, people. Don't need it. This is a makeup bag, and then these are empty Z palettes. If I wanted to take it traveling, I could put a couple little palettes in here, and actually I might do that. I'm gonna do that. These are body glitter things from the brand Model Zone. I haven't used these. I actually bought these a long time ago with the intent to do a video on them, so I'm gonna keep them just so in case like I want to do a video on them this summer I can, but they probably should live up here. Now these are all single eyeshadows. I feel like that's the only thing I really need to do in this drawer. What is this? Oh, it's a NARS. Okay, sure. I don't even know. Let's just see. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to for sure have to stack some of this. I really do like all of these single eyeshadows, so I'm just gonna keep them all. Done. They'll just sit like that until I get a better system. That's how they'll be. What is this? I don't need this. All right, that is all of my makeup chest completely reorganized. I got rid of so many things that just needed to go. It didn't make any sense to keep them if I'm not gonna use them. And the more makeup I collect, the more I realize that I have way more makeup than I will ever need in my entire lifetime. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. I thought that was gonna be cooler than it was.